Sziasztok, Ákos vagyok, és ma folytatjuk a Dragon Age Origins végigjátszását. Szóval a mai részben szerintem én körbenézek a városban, és megnézem, hogy mit lehet itt csinálni. Úgyhogy... miért van pirosan jelezve? Oké. Szóval itt van Duncan, katona, te mit mondasz, örvendel, kérés. Itt is egy katona, ő neked, na. Yeah, én vagyok. Beszélj most.
Used to be a fortress a long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important. Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Logain wild. Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest. A few mages, yes. They even brought
Ez a körmágus.
the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk. All cuddled.
Hát én vagyok hülye, de nem tudom, hogy mi az a körmágus, úgyhogy...
Glaring at them. Can't miss it. This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't...
De azt hittem, ezzel most meg akarom sérteni őt. Azt nem akartam összehoztani, de akkor ezek szerint csak ilyen kutyákról beszél. Tudok nekik.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages. Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment.
Köszi.
Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for that. Good luck to you then.
Köszi. Ez kedves volt. A Duncan, te nem sérted el. Mondjuk arra kell nekünk menni. Akkor menjünk erre, szerintem. Te ki vagy?
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now. I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did. I suppose I do, but it wouldn't be prudent to discuss the king's business with you.
Okay.
As you wish.
Hát akkor nem beszélgessünk, hát engem nem zavar. Te ki vagy?
You approach the tent of Tairn Logain. State your business. How can you not know of Logain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Marik's armies and drove out those...
Nem látod, hogy eddig elfagyok?
King Marik rewarded him by making him a
Idiót.
Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Logain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these darkspawn.
Hát nem ő győzte el, szóval... Nem egyedül csinálta.
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity. Very well.
És nem tudok bemenni hozzá, vagy... Ez csak katona... Ó! Ez mellé küldi?
You found out tent, I see. Is there something you need?
Holnap átkérdése.
I had hoped he would be back by now.
Hát kösz! Ahogy már válaszolja a kérdéseimre. Bunkó. Ezek a...
What's your name? It's Pick, sir. Go tell Tairn Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
If you have business with the Ash Warriors, I suggest
Oh, hello.
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want? Congratulations. Not bad for an elf. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter. We aren't. We're ash warriors.
És mi ez a hamuharcos?
Our training has been passed down since Matthias the dwarf son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale. I am no bard, but I will do my best. Matthias was a claimed tribesman. Some said he was too short to be a warrior, but he was strong and fierce. His chieftain sent him to the dwarves of Orzammar to negotiate an alliance, where he fell in love with the king's daughter, Skya, and brought her back to his tribe. She taught Matthias to use the dwarven battle wrath to summon his strength and ignore all pain. Matthias then taught this to the clan, who made him their chieftain. They were simply the first to be taught. Others were inspired by his death to follow his path. Matthias' prowess earned him the love of Morriganna, a beautiful chieftain of another tribe. When Skya learned of his seduction, she returned to her people. Matthias was grieved. He sent Morriganna away, but this only vexed her, and began a long war between their tribes. In the end, Matthias slew Morriganna in single combat. However, his wounds were great, and he perished when the rage ended. Dwarves
Csodálatos.
came from Orzammar that day, and gave Matthias an honoured burial in the mountains. We live by his teachings even today.
Ez lonkó.
It is said that before the final battle, she returned to Matthias.
Honnan tudom, hogy így hívják a felségét.
Along with the final
Ki van
words
jó
of
kény?
passion. Then she was gone forever. She lived on in Orzammar. Only the dwarven folk could say for certain. He was a great man of great passions. Perhaps you'll hear a more inspiring version in a tavern someday. Scout the wilds and watch the progression of the darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers.
Hú,
And it will be
csatapasztatok.
good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight. They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies. The blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same. We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain.
Érdekes.
It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his. A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet,
Ez
or
az olyan jó
those things
volt.
that sit in an old woman's lap. I am no bard, but I will do my best. Matthias was a claimed
Oh.
tribesman.
Ez nem
She taught
érdekel.
Matthias to use the dwarven battle wrath to summon his Matthias' prowess and in the end, the dwarves came from Orzammar that day and gave Matthias an honoured burial in the mountain. It was an honour.
Mennem
My
kell.
thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Jó. Itt van-e valami? Hogy látom, nem. Ez csak egy vadon.
Hail, you're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word. The Korkari Wilds is a dangerous place, more so now that it crawls with dark
És
storms.
már megöltem nem
They
egyet.
say the great
Túléltem
fight
a
began deep
tükörtámadást,
within
nem
its
tudom, hogy miért.
One of our scouting
De
patrols has
jó
been gone
volt.
for 3 days. We're taking bets on who got them first, the Darkspawn or the Witches of the Wilds. Oh, sure. There's an old legend in these parts about Flemeth, the apostate sorceress who conquered this area centuries ago. She united the chasing barbarians and invaded the farmlands.
Csodálatos.
That's when the great hero, Cormac, destroyed her army with his. Took her head right off, so they say. Her daughters survived and became the Witches of the Wild. Tales tell of them plaguing this area since. Mostly superstitions, stealing babies and spoiling milk.
Savanyítják a tejet.
Spend enough time here, you'll get an earful about those witches. Locals blame them for near everything. At any rate, that's why Duncan doesn't want you wandering out without his say-so.
Jó. Köszi, hogy ezt elmondtad. És nézzük azt a mellékküldit. Viszont előtte van itt valaki.
This isn't good. I hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help. This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help. I need him muzzled first. Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Értem.
Well done. Now we can treat the dog properly. Oh, fella. Come to think of it,
Right.
are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps.
Kohozok persze.
If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood red center.
Értem.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Na van egy küldünk! Yeah! És volt egy döntés még hozzá, hogy ugye vált. Hogy is kellett megnyitni a küldetés naplót. Jelenlegi ostagál. Ó, vagy várjál még egyszer. Olvassuk el. Szóval. Jó. Majd úgyis menjünk szerintem Duncannel. Ja, menjünk Duncannel biztosan.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad. Well, you're not what I thought you'd be. The name's Dabbeth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So,
Hogy
I listened in for a
merészelted?
bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice. You sound just like the bloody knight. Well, more power to you. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Oké. Kedves vagy. Jó barátok leszünk. Itt a szállás,
You there,
mester.
elf. Where's my armor? And why you dress so preposterously? What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey
Igen.
Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's
Szégyen
been so
nyalaszt.
hectic. I never thought. But please, pardon my terrible manners.
Akkor most csinálj egy jó íjat. Egy nagyon durvát.
No one special.
Ilyen bedesszet.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
Nem tévedsz.
arms and armor for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price.
Ó, de
I
jó.
also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand. Let me know what you'd like.
Hát nekem kérem szégyen. Hát kéne egy így. Viszont ez ugyanaz, vagy hát még rosszabb, akkor megyünk így gyógyitalt. Mennyi pénzem van? Jó, vegyük meg. A gyógyita az mindig kell. Cuccot úgyse veszek, az úgyis máshol. Szóval. Ilyen úgy sincs semmi. Itt egy szolga. Szolga.
It's good to see morale's in the camp.
Én is örülök.
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I'll get the switch.
Ez micsoda? Haditanács. Itt. Itt csak szolgák vannak. Na mindegy. Jó, akkor nézzük meg ezt a küldetést. Ó, viszont ott egy láda.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The grumpy one.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how things go. You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage. And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you.
Úgy látod, hogy én mágus vagyok? Nem látod az íjat a hátamon? Jó, hogyha nem, hát akkor...
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before? I've only fought them once up close. And that was before
úgyis
the battle here
választhatod.
started, which Duncan has kept me out of so far. Tell me, did you find them as monstrous as I did? You'll be at an advantage then. Most new recruits have never even seen Darkspawn. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Ó. Szóval akkor van egy csapattag. Na viszont. Mivel már szünhető úgyis a játék, ezért fejezzük is be itt a videót. Úgyhogy ennyi lett volna mára. Köszönöm a figyelmet. Sziasztok!